Friends, how are you? Today we will discuss about opening an international law firm. International law firms location has to be in such a strategic way that people of most nations feel safe to travel there and hear their cases there. The first thing is location, and then what we have to do is you have to register a firm. Either you can do a LLP, private limited company, or if you are trying for shares in the stock market, you can go for public limited company and then declare the director, CEO, and staff, and then fix a location. Fix such a location which is easily accessible from the city, and also fix a place which has an international airport nearby because international law firm will have to deal with clients who are in various countries, so that has a plus point. If you are in a city which does not have an international airport, then it will be difficult to operate. So be in a city near a international airport and preferably very near to the airport, and then you have offices in various cities, like prefer to have offices in the United States, then in the United Kingdom, and then three offices for Europe, one for the Western Europe, then one for middle of Europe, one for Eastern Europe, and then have one office in the Middle East region in order to cover the GCC area. And then you can have two offices in the South American region, preferably one in the northern part and one in the southern part. And then for Africa, you can have three offices similarly in the eastern part, in the central part, and in the western part. And for the southern tip, you may have one covering the South African region and the neighboring parts. Then you must have one branch for Australia and New Zealand, and then one should be for the Eastern European, East Asian region, like like for China and Japan, Vietnam, Cambodia. So you must have at least two, three offices for the East Asian region, and two or three for the Americas, and three for South America, and then three for Europe. Such offices have to be set up. Either if you have a budget, you can set it up on the cost of the company, or you can have an IPO, or you can just have a collaboration, that you have a collaboration with a local law firm in another country, saying that when you bring a case to them, then they will represent in the local court in their capacity on your behalf for the client. If such a contract can be done with various law firms locally, then you need not have so much infrastructure and budget to set up your own offices and branches in all the places. But till how far such contracts will work and how far the client will be satisfied to work with such an international law firm who does not have a local office in the place where there is a litigation is something to be seen. That is one of the reasons that the top 10 law firms, they are doing it in such a successful manner because they have offices in all various important locations, strategic locations across the world. And they have in-house staff and in-house people who can represent in the litigation and arbitration. So that is the reason for their success. And majorly the parts in which the international law firm will be guiding are three: the formation of company and related to mergers and acquisitions, then related to transactional things, the day-to-day buying and selling of goods and services and customs duties, and the third is about litigation. And various other things also come in the sub branches of these three: the opening of company, daily transactions, and litigations and arbitrations. So these are the things on which you have to focus. You must have staff which knows various languages. Try to prefer people who have one work in one country for a decade and in another country for a decade as an advocate. Such people will be very useful when you are running an international law firm. There are various other things which we will discuss in our future videos. Okay. Thank you.